Do you need blue corners with your pastor presenter toke on NAIJA Radio UK? It's a two-segment program where different topics are being discussed, and on the second segment, you can call in to contribute to the topic discussed. To listen, download the app on Google Play Store and search for NAIJA Radio UK. For sponsorship and advert placement, dial +44748 75 70261 or +234081377 Blue corners with toke bravo, you will surely be enlightened. Yeah, good afternoon, good morning, good evening from whichever part of the world you're watching from. This is Blue Corners, your favorite relationship program on NAIJA Radio UK and NAIJA. I am Toke Bravo, Adiola Adebabo. People call me Toke Bravo. It's nice being here again. I am so happy to be here. And I really appreciate those that watched the last episode, those that joined me on the program, those that took out time. I appreciate you for using your data. Some people are very stingy with data. Some other people don't know how to keep up with time. They'll say, oh, 2 o'clock, I don't have that time. But those of you that watched, that actually use your data, you are the real MVPs. I really appreciate you. God bless you. And those who took out time to share the video, I really appreciate you all. And those who just watched, digested, and then got back to me to ask questions, I appreciate you too. My friends on Instagram, thank you so much at Ibrahim Shatta, Lord the Spices. I am Shola, and who again? Tile Obayemi. If you are watching right now, I really want you on this program very soon. I will talk to you because I love you. Thank you for supporting me. Thank you, my papi, at Ibrahim Shatta, the Lord of Spices. Thank you so much. Thank you. I really appreciate the courage and support you give me. That like and the comment alone gives me courage. And to every other person on Facebook, I really appreciate you all. And for those of you that are talking to me about sponsorship, yeah, thumbs up for you. You are the real MVPs, because without advert placement, this show is going nowhere. Please come advertise with us. Our office is situated at Agbala Bus Stop, Ainike Plaza. Or you just call our studio line for sponsorship and advert placement. It's 080-867-31034. Please keep this number. So someone was talking to me about advert placement. It's not as expensive as you think. All you just have to do is call this studio line 080-86731034. I'll take that again. 080-86731034. That is the studio line. And if you want to talk to me directly, reach me on my WhatsApp number 081 377 625 24 080 377 625 24. Please don't hesitate to talk to me about sponsorship. Let's put your product to limelight. Let's show the world what you have. Let's show the world your business, so we can both at the end of the day make profit. Like I said earlier, this is Blue Corners. I am Adiola Adebabo Daniel. People call me Toke Bravo. And if you want to be a bona fide presenter, you want to learn a new skill that has to do with broadcast, NAIJA Radio UK is the best platform to showcase every talent that you have. We train presenters, film and event shooting. You're about to do your wedding. It's very important. All you have to do is just call us on the studio line and your wedding will be covered. We have best of cameraman, editors, we have them in stock. All your work will be perfectly done. That I can assure you. Yes. Thank you for joining us. All of you on Facebook and those that will still join us. I really appreciate you. This is Blue Corners on NAIJA Radio UK. I am Toke Bravo. Last week we couldn't finish the topic we were treating, so we'll continue on it today. We were actually talking about marriage, and those people who are in a serious relationship are also affected by that topic, because if you are planning to settle down with someone, you should be ready to do a lifetime business with that person. It saddens the heart to know that people who once loved each other fall out of love and they couldn't put the dots together again to start all over. What they do is divorce, and the rest is history. Some, their children suffer, some become single mothers at the end of the day, and the children go through emotional stress. And that is why Blue Corners is here to treat different issues that relate and concerns relationship, so that people will live a confident and a balanced emotional life. I am Toke Bravo again, and this is Blue Corners. Thank you for watching. So our topic for today, as we continue last week, is 7 stages in marriage. 7 stages in marriage. If you are writing now, you can call in to ask questions. You can call in if you listen to the last week episode, edition, and you want to ask some questions. All you have to do is dial 080 867 310 34. I'll pick it right here. You can call 080 867 310 34 to listen and to ask questions, or to just send your own contribution. 7 stages in marriage. We talked about some things last week. We talked about honeymoon stage, which is the first stage. After wedding, people go to honeymoon, they enjoy themselves, they usually have nice time, see beautiful places and the rest. After this, what happened? Then we said the second stage is stage of denial and doubt. That is when they started living together. The husband starts seeing other side of the wife. The wife also sees that there are new things that she detects about her husband. Maybe first time without makeup. I talked about couples who divorced themselves just because the husband saw the woman after marriage. She saw her without makeup and he was disappointed. He actually called for divorce immediately. So this stage is also crucial in marriage. That is the second stage of doubt and denial. You start seeing other side of your woman, where she started living with you. Maybe she's dirty, maybe she doesn't know how to keep the environment clean, issues like that. If you are not patient enough, you may lose your marriage at this stage. We have talked much about that. You can visit the last edition to get more about it. Number 3, we talked about baby making stage. Baby making stage. That is the number 3. That this stage also is very important. If you don't have patience with your spouse at this time, it could cause hiccups in your marriage. It could cause a lot of rancors, and it could lead to divorce. Because this baby making stage, your woman tends to lose her shape. There are a lot of things that will set in. She may become so irritatingly angry with you, and things may turn the other way around that you didn't bargain for. There are women who nag while they are pregnant. There are some that could be dirty. They won't sweep, they won't do other things because of the nature of their pregnancy and the rest. I talked much about this last week. You can go to my timeline on Adeopa and Badiola Daniel on Facebook to get it, so you can listen properly to it. We have to finish it today. That's why I'm taking just point by point. Little things on this point, because we have actually elaborated much on these topics and stages last week. Yes, if you are an artist, you want us to interview you want to come and display your talent, all you have to do is just call 080 867 310 34. Blue Corners is the actual and special platform for you to do that. Believe me. Or you want to talk to me directly, you go to @Toke Bravo on Instagram, @Toke Bravo on Instagram. Follow me on Facebook. You just search my names, Adeola Adebambo Daniel, or you reach me on my WhatsApp number. I really appreciate people who have been calling me, even though we have not actually solidify our business talk, but I still really appreciate for even calling me out. It means that you appreciate my work. Thank you so much. It's 081 377 625 24. That is my WhatsApp number for those that still want to call. For those that still want to call for jingle and the rest, please don't be discouraged. Just call. It's not as expensive as you think. It's not that expensive. Please, people should call so that we can do business together. And don't forget, whatever we touch here becomes gold. Yes, whatever we touch on blue corners becomes gold. Eventually become a DJ. Oh, yeah. Feeling the songs right.
Your mama say, no follow, I never trust. Make you find correct guy. Don't belong to go church. Now me she dey talk about. I want to take care of you, baby. So then I won't belong to you. I want to take care of you, baby. So then I know the way they will me. So I come to watch you. If I don't want my magic back to that in my if I go there to toast you, don't forget how I know, baby, no, don't forget.
Welcome back. You are still on to Blue Corners on NAIJA Radio UK, and I am still Toke Bravo. We are actually talking about marriage. We're talking about the stages in marriage. I have explained more on stage 1 to 5 last week Saturday. It will do you some good. That is, if you really want to know about these stages, to go watch the last episode. Just go to my Facebook page, Adeola Adebambo Daniel, Adeola Adebambo Daniel, and look, search on my timeline. You will see all the editions there. You can easily click on 7 stages of marriage so that you can get details of what we explained last week. But I'm still trying to touch it. I said this baby making stage is the third stage in marriage. There are people who don't take things easy. They don't remember the promises they made to each other. They just want to explore. Love is beyond that. Love has to do with history, like I said last week. If your love life doesn't have history, then it's no longer love. Love has sweet sides, bitter sides, exciting moments, and every other thing. All these moments put together is what makes your life history, your emotional history. And if you don't know how to go about it, you may not live a balanced emotional life sincerely, and that is why we are treating it today. Last week we stopped on number 5, financial crisis stage, where we said that after baby making, married couples at times they find it difficult. They have to struggle with their financial strength at a particular point in time. You know, you have babies now, things have to change. You have to start planning, not just for yourself, not just for the moment, but for yourself, your wife, your child, or children, and then the future. Because if you are living on a source of income, it will become a big blow on the family because it will live below standard. At this point in time, you have to sit down, both the husband and the wife, talk about on how to improve your financial strength so that you'll be able to take your goals to the higher level and you'll be able to achieve your goals. It's not that when you are going to financial constraints, you start looking for means. looking for other means of devices. Men may start cheating. Some lazy men will go out with sugar mama. That is when you start having issues in the family. They'll say, oh, they can't bear the responsibilities. There are some, even, I don't want to mention tribe. If not, I would have cracked a joke. There are some tribe that event that they intentionally marry 2 wives because they don't want to bear responsibilities. Once they marry the first one and they see that, you come today, feeding allowance. Tomorrow, daddy, they say we should buy book. Oh. Daddy, they say we should bring pencil. The next thing is he will decide to marry the second wife so that everybody will bear their cross by themselves. But that is not the best route because that is no longer love. I bet you. You can easily sit, communicate. Okay, what's happening to our financial strength? What's happening to our financial life? Let's talk about it. How can we enlarge our coast? How can we have other source of incomes so that our children will live a better life, so that we also will live a better life? And when money enter the love is sweeter, according to the video. According to the video, sincerely, love without money is not really sweet. I'm not saying love is money, but money is involved, because these days you need money to sort a lot of things, and that is why couples should understand the fact that financial effort is very, very key. Financial strength is very, very key. You cannot be lazy and you want your wife to love you at the same time. And these days, we have gone past the era where women sit at home for their husband to do all the work. Unless your man said, I am able and I am capable to do everything, don't work. But if you know your man does not have that capability to feed the family, you can also work to support the family so that the financial crisis and the stress will be reduced. We are going to the next stage, which is number 6, the child raising stage. We actually pointed some points on this. We actually said some little things on this, that there are couples who at this point get it all wrong. They get it all wrong in the sense that they will divide the family into 2 all by themselves. The mother will say, this is my child. The father will say, this is my child. Or the father will say, okay, I want my children to do this. The mother will say, no, this is the right thing. They don't come together to say, okay, what do we want for our children? How do we train it? Oh, my love, the way you talk to these children the other time, even in the absence of the children, you don't have to scold your wife in the presence of the children because she talked to them or scolded them in one way. But as a loving husband, you have to call her in the inner room. Tell her, this is what I want with the children. Let her be your spokeswoman. Children tend to listen more to the mother than the father because the father is not always around. And if it happens that in your own family you are the one that is always around, please carry your wife along, because you can't do it alone. And if the children grows up to see that it is just what their father says, the boys in the family will become dictators in their love life when they eventually grow up. You are actually planting a seed in the life of those children. And if the mother is the one that will not bend to the rules of the husband, our children also will find it difficult to bend to the rules of the love of their lives when they eventually grow up. Such children would eventually have problem with their love life because they think what they see in their home is the same everywhere. So we should be careful. Every married couple and couples people in courtship that are getting married very soon should take note of this. Should take note. You don't have to split your home because you love your children more now than your wife. Don't forget, your wife was there before the arrival of these children, and she was responsible for the bearing of these fruits. That is why she must have a say. And the wife also should remember that if you don't know your husband, you can't bear these children all by yourself. He planted the seed in you, and you brought forth what he planted in you. Definitely, you are both stakeholders when it comes to planning in the family and raising of the children. This is Blue Corners again. I am Adiola Adebabo Daniel. People call me Toke Bravo. Call me Toke Bravo for short. Our office at Ayinke Plaza, Agbala bus stop from Ikorodu is not strenuous. You can come at any point in time. Come do business with us. We do film editing. We do photo shoots. We do film and event shooting, photography, radio presentation, TV presentation, music production, jingle production, music video production, voiceover, modeling. Mention it. Anything that has to do with broadcast, that has to do with information, just come. We will give you the perfect branding that you think you deserve. Just come. All you have to do is call our studio line 080-867-333 31034. I'll take that again. Please, the essence of washing and the essence of calling these numbers is for you to call us so that we can do business together. 080-867-31034. And if you want to call me or talk to me on WhatsApp, Blue Corners, the program is Blue Corners. For sponsorship and advert placement is 081-377-62524. Please come. Just come. Let's talk business. Let's talk business. One of my friends on Facebook, she said, I'm an Ijebu girl. I like money, but don't worry, you will not regret doing business with Blue Corners. You will not regret doing business with AYO Radio UK, the station with charisma. We have that charisma. Once we touch your business, you are going to the next level. That is it. Reach me on 081-377-62524. Should I detect that again? It's 081-377-26524. Let's go for a short break. I'll be back.
I've tried everything to forget the feeling. I've been bleeding. I need healing. Won't it be your
Don't give up on your love life. It's so painful when you find two people in love, the hug, the special moment, the I-do moment in church, thousands of family members, friends, and at the end of the day you say, no, I'm tired. What happened? Before you get to that stage, see, it's just that a lot of people go into marriage these days because they are expecting green pastures. They are expecting everything to be green, ever ready made. How would I put it? Everything perfect. There is nothing perfect. You have to work for it. Before you can near perfection, you have to work for it. And don't forget, as big as the head, so it aches. Marriage is worth fighting for. Love is worth fighting for. The seventh stage is the stage of perpetual confidence. Those that just watch this edition now, you may not understand all, but you have to go and find the first edition on my timeline and then watch this again so that you will understand. By the time you go through from that stage, honeymoon stage, baby making stage, doubt and denial stage, child raising, and then financial constraint and the rest, If you go through all these processes and then you overcome, that is when you come to the seventh stage. The seventh stage of perpetual confidence. That is when you have confidence in your husband or in your wife. You'll be in Sokoto, your wife is in Lagos, someone will call you say, no, that is not my wife. Because you have been through thick and thin and she was able to overcome all. That is when your love has gained balance. It has gained emotional confidence. Nobody can push you around. Nobody can push your wife around. Nobody can push the husbands around. So your love history has given you the strength to continue to believe in each other. And so any marriage that wants to live a perfect and balanced life must go through these 7 stages. And to overcome all is communication. Communication is key. At every stage, do not hesitate to talk. Not just talk, communication. Make sure what you're talking about, the both parties understood it properly, and then take steps. No malice in marriage. If you fight today, tomorrow morning, make sure you say good morning to each other. A lot of things happen in marriage, but once you are able to keep your communication skills top notch, you will overcome. I am Toke Bravo, and this is Blue Corners on AYO Radio UK. It's been so nice talking to you today. I am so happy. I love today's edition. If you have any feedback for me, if you have any question on this set topic today, all you have to do is send me a message on Instagram at Toke Bravo, or inbox me on Facebook at Yola Debambo Daniel, or better yet, call my line 081 377 62524. Strictly Blue Corners issues, please. Strictly Blue Corner issues. I am Mommy Zion. In case for those people that are waving and sending messages, don't mind me. Please come, let's do business together. See you again, same time, same station next week. Bye bye.